Hi, this is my honest review of the Hatch Restore 3 alarm clock. I'm going to tell you my absolute favorite thing about this and the one thing that is not my favorite. But first, I kind of wanted to go over the details of the product and kind of just highlight some of the features that are so good. So I have the Putty color, which is not quite oatmeal colored, but is just a really natural beige-like oatmeal color. I love the texture of the front of the screen. It is a fabric. If you tap it, you can get the time listed. And then there is no assembly, which I love. So I just had to plug it in, and then on the sides, you have your nightlight button that can be turned on and just turned right back off. And I am going to show this at night here in just a minute to see what the actual colors can look like, because I find them to be really beautiful. I can just toggle this over to turn off my alarm for the next day. Otherwise, I've set up everything in the app and my daily schedule of what days I want to get up at what time, and it will just automatically keep going through that motion. So on the top here, we have a pause. So when you tap the top, you can get your nightly routine going. So this blue color is something that is set to the routine that I started for the nighttime. And this is also your volume button. You can hear it playing.
Hello and good evening, everyone. I'm John.
And then I'm just going to click the pause at the top and I can stop it. And then the button here is the good old button of just getting it started for the night. And so there are many different colors. There are hundreds of meditations, stories, news that you can change it to. I have a different routine is what it's called, set up for different nights of the week based on what I want it to give me. And then to just start your evening routine, it is just tapping the top button here to get it started. So what I do love about this is most of all the natural light. So what it does is before your alarm actually goes off, which is the sound you tell it to give you to wake up with, it does turn on the light first, and it is a slow and steady progress to waking up. So in the summer, not as much that I get to wake up to it because of where I live, it's just light starts coming in. But in the winter, I have this beautiful mellow light that is starting to wake me up, and I have really loved that. I like the slow start. I love that it's not a blaring beep, beep telling me to get up in the morning. And then the sound starts, and then it's like, okay, yeah, now I need to start getting up for the day. I have been more relaxed as I wake up with the Hatch Restore 3. I do pay for the app. There are a few free settings within the app. You can also just use it as the alarm clock to wake up. But I pay the $4.99 to be able to have the versatility of different options with the lighting, with the sounds, with the meditations, the stories, the news, that kind of thing. The one thing I don't love about it is when I set my nightly routine and it's going in the evening, sometimes I need it a little bit louder depending on what the voice is. And this goes above 50, but for some reason, and I think it has to do with the nighttime routine, is at night, if I try to turn the dial past 50 on the volume, it turns off. And I think I must have a setting there, but that's the only thing I don't like is sometimes like the voice is a little low for me in that regard. But otherwise, I would not give this up ever. I love waking up with it. I love what it can do for me. And it's been a really wonderful addition to my sleeping routine. So I hope this has been helpful. And I'm going to show a little snippet here in a minute of what it looks like in the dark. And I highly recommend the Hatch Restore 3 alarm clock. So here is my nighttime routine of nature sounds and the light itself. And then I just click here. This is the reading light, night light setting. That is just a really wonderful glow. And if I push it again, it goes back to my setting. So you can also pause the sound on top. But there is my nighttime mode for my Hatch Restore 3. Again, I hope this was helpful, and I highly recommend the Hatch Restore 3 alarm clock. Thank you.